are, Bartram's Garden. This was the old garden or home of America's first botanist, John Bartram. He lived here. This is his house and his grounds. This was his old coach house. And I'm here on President's Day. Happy President's Day. Nothing's open. Nothing's open today. I was starting off my day at Fort Mifflin. That's what I was going to do. And Fort Mifflin's not open in March, only on the weekends. Yeah, so this guy would go around the country collecting seeds and plants, and he would doodle about them. And his house is it is. It's a big park now. And you could just walk around here when the park's open. And you could check out his house. His house is really cool. He built it by hand. And this part, that's okay. This is my favorite part, the front of his house. And it's cool. If you think about it, Ben Franklin was like Bartram's friend. So, Ben Franklin would come here and he would sit under these vines and drink. Oh, look at the flowers out in February. How about that? The first flowers. Oh, look, there's even a bee. Oh. That making me feel 15 degrees warmer. Yeah, so Ben Franklin would hang out here, drink some tea and crimpets, have some tasty cakes, like Yowcas. That's how they would talk. Yeah, so all these stones that you see were placed by hand by John Bartram himself. And if you look at the columns, I'm almost 100% these are old grindstones. Look how cool that is. Look at the windows. It's God alone, Almighty Lord, the Holy One, by me adored. John Bartram, 1770. That's what he put underneath his window. But I would recommend coming in to Bartram's Garden. I would do it sometime in the spring, maybe summer. It's not too hot. You can walk around. It's all shaded with all different types of plants and trees. Does anybody know what this cornerstone's for? They don't really do a good job of. There's not much signage telling you what's going on. I think last time I was here, this space was used for, you could rent it for weddings. Maybe they do that in the summertime. Pretty cool. Oh, check out this old column. This is Southwest Philadelphia. And there he is. That is a picture of John Bartram. Lived 1699 to 1777. What he was known for, as he was actually the king's botanist. He was the king, King George III, the one we revolted against. He would send the king Bartram boxes, which were big crates, kind of like this. And in the boxes, they would ship plants and species from North America over to Europe. I saw the first signs of spring to me. It's when the Catholics start walking around with the ashes on their forehead. There's more bees. Oh, look how many bees there are. Wow, there's a lot of bees. Heavy bee activity. That's great. I know one of the causes you always hear about, gotta save the bees. And then, no, it was a shit movie. I have nothing but respect for Jerry Seinfeld, but the Bee Movie, that was a horrible movie. Look at these, man, they're just... Yeah. Back here, they have this boardwalk, and it's closed. Last time I was here was a few years ago, and it was very warped. And I think I even said, how can they have this open? Now it's closed. Yeah. Oh, they called it the Octagon. The Octagon's closed. I wonder what they did. What did they do with the Octagon? Yeah, I like this part back here. All the way near the river. I think this is the Schuylkill River. I wonder, does anybody know what body of water I'm standing next to? I wish there was a sign. But look at this. I'm almost certain this was like a grindstone or like something. They had like a wheel that would go in here, and they would have like a stick or something, and they would crush seeds and... Not too shabby. They would probably crush grapes or whatever, and the juice would come out here. I don't know. There's no sign telling me what this is, so I don't know. I wonder how old this fence is. There you go. I'm back on the trail. There's the rock, that grindstone, whatever it is. If you look around, you'll see, I don't think there's anybody else here besides me. Oh, that rhymes. I saw an employee walking around. Oh, there's a guy walking, or a lady walking her dog. Ah, Rick the puppy. He would have loved this. Oh, there's some buds. Signs of spring. Yeah, good thing I didn't bring Rick the puppy. He'd piss all over. Oh, we got bulbs. Look at this. Oh, this is fantastic news. And you know what's happening right now? The Phillies are having their first practice, their first full squad practice right now. All right, and we're back right behind the Carriage house, right near the Bartram family home. This tree is from the 1700s. Ugly as sin, but it's one of the oldest trees on the farm. 1790. So 250 years old. Not many living things that old. Huh? More flowers. Okay. All right, hippie, we get it. It's probably, as for, he probably used this stone to hold rainwater. He had a little garden right next to his house. Man, check out the molding. Is that molding? I like looking at steps of old houses. And, you know, Ben Franklin was here. So there is a good possibility Ben Franklin came up here. Yo, cuz, come out to the porch. Let's talk Phillies. All right, that's, or whatever the hell they talked about. They probably talked about plants. Oh, let's talk about plants. Yeah, I guess I should do this in the summertime. They have tons of events around this park. I think they have things where you can learn how to fish. You can learn how to kayak. The city has events like that all over. You could come and and they're free. All you got to do is, some of them you got to sign up for. And it's not only at Bartram's Gardens. Let's say you live in Bridesburg and you want to learn how to fish at the Frankfurt Arsenal. They'll teach you how to fish. So, summertime's my favorite time in the city. And if you really want to learn or do stuff, the city is pretty fabulous about teaching you how to do things. They even give you free trees. Google it. I want a free tree. They have like once a year they have a free tree program. And they actually, in the summertime, they have a store right in this section here. And you could actually buy a plant from the garden of Bartram's Garden. And you could say you own a piece of plant history, botanical. But, oh, I hate that word. Look at this. There's some plant history. Getting ready to grow for the 2024 spring season. I wonder if I wonder if they did the marijuana here. I wonder, he was a Quaker, so he probably didn't party. But I saw a story in New Jersey. They opened up their 100th pot store. What are they called? Dispensary. Uh-oh. So congratulations on New Jersey. Oh no. I hope nobody was having a picnic here. Don't worry, if you live in Pennsylvania, they'll have it legalized soon. Oh, it looks like lightning, right? Lightning crashes, the old mother cries. No, I think it would be Bert if it was lightning crashes. Oh, I feel it coming back again. Mom, Why is that man singing live to a tree? I don't know, hon. Let's get out of here. Well, if you like this video, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up, and while you're at it, hit subscribe. Don't forget to check out my merch. My merch. It's fire. If you want to help me out, there's a link below in every video to my Patreon. You're going to get so many early previews. I got a pep in my step today. So you're going to get early previews. And look at that view of Center City. Oh, I feel it coming back again.